Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News, where we trade different. Today is November the 9th, 2020. We're going to speak on Zilliqa. We're going to give you all the update as to what the trap has in store going on into the future. And before I do that, as always, we talk about what occurred since our last prediction or forecast and see what we learned from it. So we can continue to always get better at predicting and forecasting price news based off the trap's movements. Now, if this is your first time watching our video, make sure though, before you go, that you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, because our simplistic form of predicting and forecasting price moves is the only way for us to bag out. It's the only way for us to really get into the market and get in position so we can take advantage of what the trap is laying down for us. So make sure you do all that before you go. So now Zilliqa, the last time we did our video on Zilliqa was on October the 16th. So it's been a very long time, almost about a month since we did our last video in Zilliqa. So we felt like we need to update you all and see what occurred. And on top of that, let's see where we're headed. So let me zoom in on this chart for Zilliqa real quick. And you guys can see here that the market trap did not necessarily do what we expected him to do. We expected the trap to go lower in price, and he has done that, but it's been very minor. It's very minimal. It wasn't severe. You guys can see our expectation was for the market trap to lower the value of Zilliqa at least back down to a penny and a half, maybe back towards 0.016, and we barely even came below 0.017 right here on the 30th, the 3rd of November, and then on the 4th, and that was it. Since then, the trap has been maintaining price of Zilliqa nearing that 2-cent area. Okay, so let's talk about how much of a loss we'll be in right now. And it's 9.75%, 9.78. We are down in the market since our last video, which occurred on the 16th of October. Okay, so not a lot has happened. So let's go ahead and get rid of this, and we need to revamp and readjust what the trap is laying out for us. Okay, because since our last video, we've been playing the weakness and the downtrend into the market in Zilliqa, right? But I want you to look at this. Okay, consider this. What does this look like? It looks like a consolidation range, doesn't it? It looks like the market in Zilliqa is just bouncing in between 0.022, maybe a little bit lower, all the way back down to 0.014. So maybe we're not in a downtrend in the market in Zilliqa. We're just consolidating. So let's go ahead and create this range. Okay. So the first thing we're going to create, I might have to increase it up a little bit higher. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's move this over to a wider time frame so we get a better idea as to where the restriction area lies in Zilliqa. So it's about at 2 cents. Okay. This is our restriction point in the market in Zilliqa. Go ahead and try to make it straight. Okay. Now, it's so rigid that the market in Zilliqa, you will literally have to try to place the support area on where the market literally touches it more often than not. Okay. So for the most part, this is it. You know, we can definitely bring it all the way down to 0.014. But this area right here also is support. Okay, so don't let no one tell you that you cannot generate areas of support where you need to be, because the trap has already established and shown us that he bounced and held the market at those areas. So that area can be support too. We're going to create it back here at 0.014. Okay. Also, restrictions up here around 0.021 in that vicinity. So the question is, where is the market in Zilliqa headed? I mean, there's not a lot of emphasis of weakness. There's not a lot of emphasis of strength right now in Zilliqa. I mean, when you look at the market on the 3-day, the market looks calm. In between this consolidational area I created, it does. On the 5-day chart, again, the market looks calm. But I will give you one thing. That weakness is here, trading at 2 cents. We need to see strength at 2 cents, and we're not seeing that here on the 5-day chart. We're getting more weakness every time the trap comes up here towards 2 cents. It needs to be the opposite in order for us to really see the strength into the market in Zilliqa, and we're not getting that yet. Now, as a matter of fact, we're still seeing instances to where Zilliqa is just trading sideways. I've done videos for XRP and for Cardano, and I told you that last week it's thrown up in the air. The market can go either direction. And when you get those type of situations and scenarios, because they do occur, that's when you don't participate into the market, when it's foggy, when the market looks cloudy, and it's not giving you an accurate depiction as to where the trap is headed. You don't need to participate. You need to sit the sideline until you get a better idea of what the market is trying to do. And this is one such indication to where the market is cloudy. It is foggy. The trap has no idea as to what his next move is going to be. But we got a couple of ideas. Like I told you, weakness is coming through into the market in Zilliqa right now, especially trading at this restriction area. That signifies that weakness is a little bit more prevalent than it is with the strength, that you can play some weakness into the market in Zilliqa. If we saw strength here around 2 cents, then yeah, we'll be forecasting the market in Zilliqa to go higher. But that did not occur last week. In fact, we closed off of the highs of last week's price bar. So there's still weakness here in the market to contend with. So just like I did in XRP, just like I did in Cardano, I'm doing it here for Zilliqa. We can't put a forecast in right now. I will just tell you that we're seeing weakness at 2 cents, which is not a good thing for those who are looking for Zilliqa to go higher, but it's still up in the air. So I want to know your thoughts, your opinions about Zilliqa. Where will the market be in the next month, the next 4 weeks? Where will the price be? And I want you to leave me a comment in the comment section. Give us your thoughts, your forecast, your prediction, and then as well tell us your TP price for Zilliqa. Where would you bag out at? Make sure you maintain a profitability and trade different.